potentially. It's just incredible. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. I'm just going to play whatever. I don't even care. Pretty well over it because there's not really anything that I can do about it, so I'm just going to take random shit. Try to force, I don't know, hat ball or something. Basically nothing matters at this point. We literally are going to have to probably get 3 firsts, and even then, like, I still may not have a chance at being at the top of the board. So, cool, I got a poly. Can try to make it slay with the mim. Sure. As you can tell, I'm pretty frustrated. Like, I'm frustrated with myself. Obviously, I'm frustrated with the results that we've gotten so far. Yeah, sure. Our opponent shoots first. Why wouldn't they? Let's be at 32, 33, whatever. That makes sense. I don't know what world we would ever get first attacks, so it's just not. Assume that they have a dragon, it's just going to kill this, and then this won't slay. It's great. Great. Just, like, going to be quiet. I just don't have anything nice to say, so I'm just not going to for a little while. Maybe that'll help. Refocus a little bit. Probably not, but, you know, whatever. Thanks for anybody being here, of course. I do appreciate anybody who is actually giving support to me, certainly, even with the bad results. It is what it is, right? Yeah, they've just got a full board of units for some reason. They have 5 units on... Great. Princess White, of course. Perfect. Just whatever. Bad shops, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I assume that my opponent's board is, like, amazing. Double frog, probably. Oh, they got 1 frog. Yeah, fucking sure. Sure. Why not? Why not have it double attack our slot 5 unit to get their slay? Sure. That makes sense. Very cool, very cool. You just take doubly with this white to make it a 4/4. Nah. Ooh, we can grab a Brave Princess here. see. Wonder Waddle hasn't taken damage for a couple of rounds, so we'll have to see what that ends up looking like. I assume that they have, let's say, 3 treasures. What do we think? 3 treasures? Oh, they have 2 treasures. It's not quite 3. Oh, we're at 20. 3.2. Perfect. Let's take another Shadow Assassin here, I suppose. We can work towards getting a treasure at some point this millennium. Maybe this will earthquake and kill something. Who knows? Let's put double in the back. Maybe this will get the sleigh anyway. Could even do this, but I feel like the baby dragon should attack first. Well, we get a gingerbread knight, I suppose, which is large. We really should try to get this treasure this turn. Is buying XP really worthwhile to get a treasure? I don't think so. Shard's a little more reasonable because it doesn't cost a huge amount. So we have Bad Moon, which is medium as at best. Helm, which is pretty good with the Lightning Dragon here. Or Quiver, which is okay with the Shadow Assassins. I think maybe Helm into buying this Lightning Dragon here. I think we can dump Cindy for sure. We should keep the pair. I mean, this unit is like trash, but so is this one. I think we try something like this. I think it's a decent enough power spike here. Okay, Lightning Dragon was good. Brave Princess gives us a treasure. Could take Sky Castle and then just start tripling stuff. You have Horn of Olympus, 6 of Shields, or Gloves of Thieving. I'm thinking 6 of Shields here. And I could take the Sure Shot. I think I'd rather roll, because we could hit this or this for a triple here. Do one more roll. That seems fine. We could even potentially Arthur here then. We can't do it all this turn, right? Because this is 6 unless we skip. Because we can sell 1, 2, potentially 3. Puts us at 7. We're still 1 short. We could sell the Princess White. Well, let's start with this. Let's sell white and I guess a dragon because we just don't need them. We'll take forking route over this. That did make us a little bit weaker. We didn't think about that entirely, but luckily our dragon is pretty decent here, especially if it kills that. I would have liked to have killed this donkey. I'll take the Sure Shot, the Frog Prince, and the Arthur, and I'll roll. So we have a lot of pairs. We don't really need the Mim anymore. It's pretty weak overall. I think we can do this. So these can give us Hat Ball, potentially. Court Wizard is not embarrassing here with what we've got, but it's not amazing either. I almost wonder if we're supposed to still put the Ogre Princess in the front, but I think this is okay for this turn. I don't know. We could even take this Romeo. But I don't really want the Romeo-Juliet, ideally, on our board. Like, I'm fine with these for now until we find something better, but I don't really want to grab a Romeo here. Okay, so we got a little bit more stats on our Shadow Assassin here. We do get to eat one. We did cuck their Cat's Call, so that'll help a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It is enough. We can triple Arthur here. We could take Ambro, Staff, or Sword. Sword is probably better than the Haunted Helm for now. I don't really want to take Staff because we have so many pairs. Ambro is also reasonable, but I think we're just going to take the Sword. We'll dump the Mim for the Medusa. I don't know if we're going to play the Medusa, but we may as well take it. This would give us another... treasure here. We could dump the Sky Castle if we want. For the Saber. I think I'd rather keep the Sky Castle. I kind of just want to skip this. And potentially even just double Kidnap. Though they were on Evil and Dwarves earlier. I think I'm just going to skip this and roll once. So here's a Nian. Could also Beauty's Influence the Shadow Assassin, which I think is fine. How do we pick up the Nian this turn? I don't think I can. And I maybe don't even care. We probably could have bought that this turn. Probably would have been smart. I should have played a little faster. Well, our Juliet got cucked, so I'm glad that I'm not playing Romeo-Juliet. Okay, this way. Alright, we win the combat because we gave that extra health, so that was smart. I will take the Gingerbread Knight here. We probably should take Ambro over Sword at this point. Maybe not. Like, we could buff another unit with our Arthur here, but I think I'm just going to skip. I know it feels weird to be skipping all these sweet treasures, but on Horde Dragon, there's just so much better stuff that we can be doing. Like this, perhaps. Would give them all Slay. Nah, that's kind of crap. We have one more chance to hit, like, ball or map. So I think it's probably worth trying for it. But I could be wrong. Alright, we'll take map. We can get rid of this now. I think we're probably fine to put in the Arthur now. We lead on our bigger things. There is a world where we don't run some of this, but now we can grab an Arthur and it'll give us a 7. Yeah, basically my strategy this game is just go for first or don't even bother, because I'm not going to make top 8 unless I'm getting first at this point anyway, so it just, like, it doesn't matter. I may as well either get it or don't. Got 2 5s out of this. We're probably looking at getting out of the Lightning Dragon. So we'll take it. We can dump these two. We're just not playing them. We can grab Medusa because it gives us another pair to get a 7. We can make a good Siren. That's kind of interesting if we switch into, like, Good Boy. Gingerbread Knight. Okay. So this is fine here. There's also an argument to have pumped the Medusa instead, but could even theoretically run it here over the Arthur, but this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's plus 10, 10 permanently to our board. I think we can be greedy here. I would take the Siren as well over waiting for the 4. I am absolutely fine getting a 7 over a tier 6 treasure. It's not the end of the world. We don't really have a spectacular amount of ranged. It's possible we should just put the Shadow Assassin in the front now, but I'm going to leave it as is. So they have a Lancelot that is very large. And they're summoning Time Flies in, just killing everything for free. It's not great. We did kill the pig, which is nice. So they have an 80-80 Jorm, which I don't know if we can beat. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can. Yeah, perfect. Why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you have an 80-80 Jormungand? Hell, why not? Absolutely. Let's just roll. Fuck it. We only have 3 pairs to get a tier 7 treasure, so guess it's Medusa. Are we strong enough for Holy Grail? Mirror Mirror doesn't really do much, though we do have the Medusa, which is nice, which I think we're going to put in against Pants. We'll just cut the Arthur, we'll put it in the back here. I mean, I think it's just Holy Grail. I think we're selling this Arthur to double Toil and Trouble. We just reposition like this. So what are we going to do on this Grail turn? I think we can try to switch to trees. We can try to switch, you know, if we find big good boys or whatever, that's fine. But with the treasures that we have, I feel like we just have to switch to something else. I'm fine trying to triple the Siren into a theoretical... do we even win this? Not even sure. We'll find out real quick here, won't we? Guess it depends on where our opponent shoots. We tie. We'll take a tie. Jesus, they're strong, though. Okay, let's roll, echo, roll, roll, roll. There's a good boy. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. I've just passed a tree, of course. Okay. We're panicking for no reason. All right, we'll triple our Siren into Feather. So this is here. We'll take 2 of these. We're basically committing to like switching our whole board into something else. So this is Mirror Mirror, good boys, probably. Okay, we maybe could have knighthooded the good boy. So that's a pumpkin, so we don't need this. Let's knighthood the good boy. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more help here. We can take that. We don't need the green knight, really. We should have taken that court wizard, I think. Or possibly the Robin Hood. So we can grab the 100 sword. Now we definitely need court wizards. Okay, we can triple this. I don't think there's anything that I really want to take. No, I want to take Radiant Prism, I lied. We don't really need the 100 sword. But we'll keep it anyway. So this is pretty good now. But maybe not necessary. Oh, we could run this pumpkin too. Fuck. Well, hopefully we don't die here. Because the pumpkin would have been quite strong there. We can get rid of the 100 sword for either Fairy Queen's Wand or even potentially just Round Table would be fine. Like Mimic, Mirror Mirror would be probably the best thing. We just don't need this much attack because we can just run Ashwoods or whatever. And now that we have the bean, of course. And we got another good boy, so that's pretty sick. So Round Table is really good with the Echo Wood. And it makes it so that it's harder for us to get scammed. So I think we're going to take that in this spot. And then we can dump out of... We don't really need Herc. These treasures are perfect. So we can grab another good boy here. Let's go ahead and roll. Here's another good boy. We don't need the Shadow Assassin. We can take another good boy. We don't really need Medusa because we're quite large. We could do this. Potentially. Maybe the Siren is better. We can actually run the Oni, right? Maybe Oni over the pumpkin here. Could have put the Oni in the front, actually. Wow, that's really insane. We have to kill this Medusa, like, right now, basically. I mean, luckily we don't really need the stats that much. We're better off, like, the Oni plus the Court Wizard is already going to give us plenty. Our Oni is not in the right spot. The Court Wizard probably should be over here. Didn't quite kill them, which is not ideal. Let's go ahead and roll. I don't know if we actually need another Court Wizard. The one should be plenty. So we could Knighthood the Ashwood. I think that's probably worth it. So we don't need the Medusa, the Ogre, or realistically the Siren. So we can Knighthood the Ashwood. That gives us a ton more stats. And this board should do fine. I mean, we could even put in the Pumpkin over the second Good Boy. My only concern is that these die in a weird order and then the Pumpkin takes up too much space and then we don't resummon the Pumpkin. But there is somewhat of an argument for it. I'm trying to think. Like, I do feel like we need the Oni. I mean, we don't need it. It is nice, though. We don't really need the second Good Boy, I think, is probably what it breaks down to. And we maybe don't even need the Oni anymore, either. It is nice to sort of beat the Pumpkin, though. Yeah, I feel like the 3 Good Boys is just, like, way too many stats for us to care about. So the Curse King won there. Not a big surprise. This'll do. I don't think that we take any of these treasures, but we can put the Pumpkin in now. And then we probably don't Cat's Call because it'll cuck this, so we just roll. Sure. Alright, we are looking okay. I suppose. I mean, we grailed, right? So if this doesn't win our lobby, then I might just, like, go jump off a bridge. Nah, that's obviously a joke, but it seems pretty likely that this is going to be solid here, because unless we get, like, mega scammed off of the Pumpkin or the Wizard or the Oni, like, any one of these individually, like, we don't even need the Good Boy stats. Our whole board is huge. This Echo Wood is enormous. Like, the Good Boys are a bonus at this point, so I feel like we're in a good spot. Poor Dragon, not bad in this position here. Yeah, they're just trees, which they are big, but they're just not even anywhere close to the same tier as what we were doing, so. Alright, well that's one. We basically just have to rattle that off 2 more times. And we... I don't know. We might still have a shot. Who knows? Did I say spring champs? This is summer champs, isn't it? My title's wrong. Whoops. We bungled. Yeah, this is summer champs, not spring champs. We've been like we've been playing a different tournament this whole time. Maybe that's why it's felt like we were playing the summer champs for our results. We're just like replaying that same nonsense. Well, we'll see. If we can slam a couple more high roll games like that, then I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break before the next round, and then we'll be back for the last 2. We'll see what we can do. We're at 20 points right now, so last event ended with 38 points being the cutoff, which means that we definitely need more firsts. So my plan is just still get all firsts, basically. There's not really much other plan, given sort of how we have been playing today. We're going to need to just hit the super high rolls in order for us to pull out the victories. A second is probably not good enough. Though Nuclear Goo has been having a good game, maybe 9th is fine. But that's not what we want to play for. We want to shoot for top 8, so I'm going to just try to slam some more firsts and see where we end up. That's all I can do. You know, I can't really rely on cutoffs or break points. All I can do is just slam every game as best I can, and wherever it shakes out, it shakes out. I do appreciate everybody for being here and hanging out, giving all the good words of encouragement. It's really easy for me to beat myself up and, you know, think that I'm fucking it up, but I think that is just like a bad attitude. We're working on that, you know. I think overall I've had a little bit of a better attitude over the course of the last, you know, a couple months here, and that has helped the regular stream quite a bit. It's just very easy to beat myself up when we only get 6 games for the tournament. If it goes really crappy, then, you know, it's unfortunate. So I will see you for the next round, and then we'll try to slam again.